Let's get into Justin Timberlake. So recently I reported that Justin Timberlake seemed drunk at his recent shows, putting down the microphone, dancing all crazy, not really giving his best performance, which we're used to seeing. Justin Timberlake's good at dancing and singing, but what we saw in Europe was not acceptable. But supposedly Justin Timberlake has been diagnosed with Lyme's disease, which actually a lot of people in my family have Lyme's disease. Shout out to all the people who have Lyme's disease. I might have it. I don't know. I'm from Virginia, so a lot of people have it there. Justin initially believed the fatigue and pain he had been experiencing was part of getting older and being back on tour. The source says that Justin's not 20 anymore, but when his symptoms worsened, he realized something deeper was going on. He pushed through for months before finally getting answers. The Lyme's disease diagnosis brought clarity to a series of unexplained issues that he's been quietly dealing with. His wife, Jessica Biel, said something felt off and encouraged him to go and check it out. She could tell he was himself, and she's incredibly supportive. I think it's interesting that she noticed something was off because they don't even spend time with each other. He's constantly on the road. She's raising the kids. She's also working. So I don't really buy that she noticed something because, like, when do they see each other? Justin announced his diagnosis to shed some light on what had been going on behind the scenes, which seems a little bit convenient because he just had these bad performances. So, I mean, here's our explanation on why maybe he's not performing like he used to. Maybe he could have said that before he went onto the stage, but you know, he's got to share it on his terms. He said that if you have this disease or you're aware of it, you know living with it can be debilitating both mentally and physically. The source says that Justin is taking it seriously. The plan is to rest, spend time with Jess and the kids, and do everything he can to heal. He loved touring and being back on stage, but he's also relieved it's over now. Now he could focus on his health. If you aren't familiar with Lyme's disease, it can be transmitted through a tick, and it's a disease that doesn't really heal, and it shows in many different ways. You could also have no symptoms at all. But I want to send some healing energy to Justin Timberlake because I know Lyme's disease can be tough and it's very unpredictable. This comment reads, I'm sorry to hear of his diagnosis, but knowing that he shouldn't have gone on tour. His fans spend a ton of money on tickets and are looking forward to his performance. Another person writes, anything for a bit of good PR to make people forget about the cheating and the drunk driving. No, people. I think that's a little bit insensitive. We are talking about someone with health issues. I mean, a bad performance or two, I get it, but this is his life. Some of you guys seem so mad though. Like, you want to see the diagnosis. You want to see the blood work, don't you? One of his NSYNC bandmates, Chris, actually said that he saw how bad Justin got. The long days, the travel, the exhaustion, yet he never gave up. No complaints, no excuses. He continued, I couldn't be more proud to call him my friend. Tour life is already the grind, but doing it while fighting Lyme disease, that's a superhero. Here's to strength, perseverance, and one hell of a tour. Love you, little bro. Let's get into Sydney Sweeney. We did a deep dive into Sydney Sweeney on my main channel, but I wanted to talk about this recent backlash she's received. Everybody's talking about Sydney Sweeney, the American Eagle ad, the president's talking about her, and Sydney can't seem to shake all the drama surrounding the controversial moment. It looks like she actually got heckled at her latest movie premiere. She rolled up to Americana at Desert 5 spot in Hollywood, and some lady was yelling at her. You can't see the woman in the video, but she says, stop the ad, that is being racist. Sydney plays it cool and unbothered, just like giving her the glare, like the euphoria glare. Recently, American Eagle responded to the controversy saying that Sydney Sweeney has great genes and it's always about the genes, her story. Interesting how they decided to switch the spelling here. It's not the G-E-N-E-S anymore, which is why everyone got upset in the first place. If you guys have not seen the original ad, let's take a look.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
Even the way that she talks in that ad sounds like it's painful.
There is no way y'all saw that Sydney Sweeney commercial with American Eagle and thought, I don't understand what the controversy is about. They had a blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman sit in front of a camera and play with the words Jean with a J and jeans with a G. And then said, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. And y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? There's this guy in history, his name is losing me, who used that same ideology to unalive groups of people, stating that people with that genetic makeup were superior. What's his name again? Hitler! Hitler!
Other celebrities are starting to troll Sydney Sweeney. Like Lizzo said, my genes are black, and Doja Cat was making fun of her voice.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Doja Cat is too funny, but it seems like Sydney Sweeney is unbothered, which I wonder how long this will continue, or if there'll be a moment where she kind of comes back. Because right now, it seems like the whole world is talking about her, and not for good reason.
And I would never actually do this, like ever. But I think it's really important for people to see how words actually affect people. And I know everyone says, like, you can't read things and you shouldn't read things, but, like, I'm a fucking person.
Let's get into Demi Lovato. It seems like Demi is back, and people are really happy that she seems to be healed and herself now. She went through a bunch of different phases, and I think she needed to do that just to go and figure herself out. But recently, I actually met Demi Lovato at the Big Chill in Los Angeles because she went back to that same frozen yogurt shop that she had a feud with to go and promote her new song.
I left that yogurt store and didn't get the yogurt that I wanted.
One person wrote, going back to the place where you had your biggest controversy is queen behavior. Sources claim that Demi connected with the family who owns the Big Chill, and they wanted to go and make things right. So she went and had this little meetup where I was informed through Instagram to go and arrive to. I did a video explaining my interaction meeting with Demi and all the footage that I got. Actually, some of the footage I got even made the TMZ article. It was featured within it so people could see what she had to say for herself. She gave a little speech, then she played her song and danced with people and bought everyone frozen yogurt afterwards.
Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.